Greetings and welcome to the Carbonite demonstration of Carbonite Endpoint policies. In this short video we will highlight some of the key functionality and features surrounding Carbonite Endpoint's policies while highlighting its benefits. So let's go ahead and get started. Policies are managed from the Company section within the Carbonite Endpoint dashboard. Policies are a great way to manage the settings, capabilities, and features of Carbonite Endpoint for end users and devices, which allows for easier administration for the entire company. You can have one policy for everyone to keep it simple, or you can have multiple policies with different settings. The primary benefit of having multiple policies is to suit the individual needs of groups, devices, or users. For example, you may want to configure the executive team with a longer retention for backed up data, or more frequent backups. Flexibility in administration is key. You could even have a policy that is unique to one device if desired. There's only one policy by default called base policy, but you can create new policies or customize the base policy and save it as something else if desired. There are 4 main sections of the policy, and let's discuss each one and how it benefits the organization. By default, Carbonite Endpoint will show you the most commonly used features. However, there are advanced settings available in most sections, which allows for more customization by the organization. The first is the protected file section. Use this section to centrally manage what is backed up on the devices if desired by the organization to ensure all necessary data is protected. You can also configure the backup frequency and the backup windows if desired. Simply click on the padlock icon if you don't want end users to have the ability to change what is set for them. The next section is device settings. The most common settings are the ability to track device location if desired, along with the configuration of the remote wipe feature. Remote wipe is the ability to delete data off a lost or stolen device when it connects to Carbonite Endpoint. There's even a timed remote wipe, which will delete data on the device after a certain time period, even if it doesn't connect to the vault. Both of these are vital in the protection of sensitive information that may be on devices themselves, which protects the company as well. One advanced feature in this section that I want to discuss briefly is the User State Migration tool. This is a unique feature of Carbonite Endpoint that utilizes Microsoft USMT, which can allow for easier upgrades and the replacement of endpoint devices, as the end user settings are protected and restored as well. This allows for end users to be productive very quickly when replacing or upgrading devices or operating systems. The third section is retention and storage. Here you configure the length and time and number of versions of data to maintain in the vault. The main benefit here is that you can easily select the length of time to keep data based on the company's requirements without having to configure individual machines. You can even configure how long to keep data if it's been deleted from a device for easier restoration from accidental deletion. In the advanced section, a common setting to use is the largest file size to protect. The main benefit of adjusting the largest file size to protect is when users have large Microsoft Outlook PST files that need protection as well. The last section is bandwidth management. Here you control how much bandwidth can be utilized by devices and can also configure proxy settings. By default, we're automatically going to limit bandwidth to prevent any possible impact to the network. Proxy settings may be required for some organizations and locations and would be a great reason to use multiple policies and apply them to groups of devices. By controlling the settings in the policy section, you can easily and quickly manage hundreds, if not thousands, of devices at once, which save time and money for an IT team that needs to be as efficient as possible. This brings us to the end of the Carbonite demonstration of Carbonite Endpoint policies. To learn more and to stay informed, please visit us at carbonite.com. I'd like to thank you for your time and have a great day.